Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to go over a few different things that have happened in the crypto world in relation to politics and just the market in general. Trump's coin is falling like a rock. A lot of coins are, but with it being a meme coin, it has dropped 20% within the last day, and that's with 80% of the supply still locked up. So, fully diluted market cap under 20 billion, the current market cap under 4 billion with the vesting schedule. Trump's going to have access to the first official release of coins in what is it, 2.5 months now? I don't know when exactly he launched it. Maybe like, well, he launched it right before the inauguration, I think. So maybe like the 16th to 17th. But by the way, Melania's coin is also getting destroyed. People hate Melania's coin because if you look at just the market environment and the sentiment when Trump's coin was launched, I still think it had a severe effect on a lot of, especially Ethereum meme coins in specific. But Melania's coin just tanked the entire market. And I mean, it right now, you want to talk about a bull run. This is, and I feel like this is almost bullish because you have to go through this. And people are going to say, oh, it's not going to happen. There's going to be no bull run. It's just going to be Bitcoin. It's different this cycle. People always say that. They said it in 2021 because of the NFTs, and it ends up happening. But this, this is not good, man. This is just not good. So you've got that. You've also got this. We're seeing more and more of this now. This is a U.S. Senator, John Cornyn. You can see this person. This is very obviously a hack, and this is going to probably start happening more and more. This dude says he made $1 million from the Ross rug pull possible. So it was already confirmed, and there's just no way this dude would do this. I mean, it's just an obvious rug pull. Like a U.S. senator who's ridiculously old doing this. We're ready to make USA great again. And then he's got a nice little pump fund, address there. He's got a nice little image. It looks like the scammers looked up an image of him and Trump together. And you can see the amount of people replying, just like, and then this coin just goes to nothing. So yeah, this is going to happen more and more, unfortunately, with anyone in politics now. I mean, everyone thought the Trump coin, but think about the Trump coin. People still bought it, even though people said it was probably a rug pull, it was a hack. Anytime hackers or scammers are able to get their hands on one of these government accounts, the coin, it depends on the popularity of the senator or the representative or whoever gets hacked, the influencer. And by the way, a lot of these are not even hacks. They're just the influencer doing it. Like I think Ryan Garcia, he did it. He got like a free 100K, 200K or whatever. I mean, that's what they're just using their influence. And depending on the level of influencer, just I mean, for Trump, it doesn't even matter just because he's the president at this point, and nobody really there's bigger things to worry about than it. But you're gonna see more and more of this, and then you've also got Joe Rogan. I saw potentially saying that he would launch a meme coin with the idea that he would use the profits from the meme coin as collateral for a loan because he wants to build a new studio or something. Because I've heard Rogan possibly wanting to launch one. Cuban said he wants to launch one. The last thing we need is Elon Musk to launch one. Just the liquidity suck. But yeah, I mean Rogan. It's like with these people that are already rich, if they to actually do a meme coin launch properly, if you are an influencer and you're just using your influence and your status to extract money this way, the best way to do it, I think, just to easily get away with it almost would be to, and this would take more investment, but you make the coin very likely on Solana just because it's easier, it requires less money, but you make the coin on Solana, you create a liquidity pool, maybe 20, 30K, and then you buy up like 50% of the supply with different wallets, and then you tweet it out. So the coin's already at like a few 100K in terms of market cap when you're tweeting it out, or like at 1 million in terms of market cap, and you control like 50% of the supply, but all in different wallets. That's probably the best way to do it. I think a lot of these people just, because then at that point, at least it's a meme coin where 100% of the supply is in circulation. With Melania and the Donald Trump meme coins, I mean, the Melania one, the tokenomics don't even match the wallets. It was something where they said like 85%, or I don't know if it was like 80% or 85% of the supply was locked up, but it turned out to be 90%. It's just a mess. So at least if you do it that way to where you create the coin, you add a liquidity pool, and the entire supply, you own basically nothing, but you obviously, if you're the influencer, you then buy up a bunch of the supply, which would cost money, but you're buying very low, and you do it over, multiple wallets to make sure it doesn't show up as a massive cluster. That I would say that would probably be the best thing to do, when it comes to these celebrities launching coins, because at least then it's circulated. And honestly, for these people, certain wallets, depending on how many transactions there are at the launch of this coin, it's going to be very hard to tell which are Rogan wallets and which aren't. You could easily get away with starting to sell some coins, and also in that way you own 50%, 60%. That's actually a strategy when it comes to some meme coins. Now the dev has to be very smart about it, but like devs will buy up right when they launch a coin 70 to 80% of the supply just to keep a floor. It promotes more bullish price action, but obviously if they dump it, it's done. But the idea would be that they would be more trustworthy. But I think that's probably the best way to go about it, rather than do this thing like Trump did the most. It's like, really, you're gonna 80% of the supply is locked on a vesting schedule, and it's a meme coin. It makes no sense. It's just, and people are asking me, oh, should you buy it? I mean, looking at it, like, let's just do some price analyzation here. I mean, what did this thing hit? This is not fully diluted. This is just right. And again, we will not get, as long as the vesting schedule holds together, there will not be a coin dump until mid-March, I believe, or late March. So, or is that, or is it maybe mid? It might be mid-April. Yeah, I think it's mid-April is when the first coin dump happens. So technically, within the next 2 or 3 months, you're not dealing with coins diluting it. If Trump wants to, if he gets his coins unlocked and then he sells them, it's a problem. But you're not dealing with that. So you're looking at like a $14.5 billion market cap, and within the next 2.5 months, what is it right now? 3.8 billion. Could it hit 20 billion? I mean, it's just not worth it. Somebody asked me, it's just not worth it. I mean, what, like, the coin's already at, you're better off. Now, the other thing people are talking about, they're like, well, it's impossible to invest into meme coins now. I mean, meme coins are just getting crushed right now, but they're like, it's, all the new meme coins are rugs. You don't really want to be buying new meme coins at this point. It's just like, if you do, it has to be a small amount of money. You want to have a slight, like, when it comes to meme coins, these are coins for me. They haven't seen a bull run yet, so they were created, preferably 2023 or 2024. That's when I want the meme coin to be created. That's number one. Number two, you want a meme coin to at least go through a few different downtrends where they lose 70 to 80% of their value. You want to find a floor with the coin, and then you want some linear price action, and that will hopefully, because these newer coins that launch, they're just going to lose. You're going to lose 95% of your value. You're going to have nothing. The newer coins that launch, it's just not worth it. Even though one out of a thousand will do crazy numbers and do a 3,000x in a day, which will happen. But the odds you're going to get that one are just so slim. So, look for the coins that it seemingly have lineared and bottomed out. Like the same thing with Trump. Like, you've got so many normies. Number one, you're buying a coin that has a meme coin that has a vesting schedule with 80% of the supply locked, and you're buying the coin at a $10 billion market cap. That's again, not fully diluted. Fully diluted, it was at 70 billion. It's just like, this is mind-numbingly stupid. Like, and then they're like, well, I mean, but it's like, I don't see this as any type of investment into this Trump coin. Even if the strategy would be, we'll see if it bottoms out today or tomorrow or within the next few days. But it's like, what are you going to get, a 3 or 4x within the next 2 months before coins get, I mean, and then, what influencers should be doing is they should launch coins, and then, if they control supply, burn it is what they should be doing. But these people, they just want to make money off of it. I mean, I don't know if Rogan's going to launch one. Cuban is going to do the whole thing where he's saving the world, and that's even worse, honestly, because it's just such an ego trip if he does that. And it also dilutes the market even more, and probably pumps more money into Solana and away from Ethereum. But, I mean, the market is just terrible right now for especially pretty much all meme coins. I mean, if you're in normie coins, I think you're probably doing fine, honestly. Some of them, I'm sure, it depends. Like, I know the Coinbase, you call it like the Coinbase shuffle, because I see normies and their portfolios, and they all got the same coins: HBAR, Link, Toshi is now their main meme for the normies. So if you get into Toshi early, congratulations, because that's going to go to multiple billions. I haven't seen a lot of SPX yet. Disappointed in that, honestly. I believe it's on Coinbase. I haven't seen a lot of SPX or MOG. I thought those two would be. I think they're going to be big, and I need SPX to be big. But even like SPX, like a lot of these higher end memes. Well, it depends, I guess, because some of the higher end memes, like Dog with Head, are getting destroyed. But like this coin is holding up. Really, it is holding up around 1 billion. I guess that's less than 1 billion. I forgot. I always forget they burn some. Because when I look at like $1, I think it's 1 billion, but it's not. But it's close. But like that coin to me is holding up relative to some of these other memes. Like some of these other memes are getting crushed. People were like, this looks like this looks horrible. This is a 3-month time frame. $4 to $1. Obviously, this coin went crazy earlier on, but hopefully this is the bottom. I don't know what to say, but maybe this is a good buying. You're talking about a good buying opportunity. The thing's at 1 billion in market cap, but honestly, for a coin like this, it probably is a good buying opportunity. But I would wait for it to bottom. You don't want to catch a falling knife. Wait, maybe MOG is at like 500 million. 395. I think this is a good buying opportunity for MOG, not financial advice. Yeah, MOG will be fine, I think. Man, this is a 3-month low. Wow. Yeah, because it got on a Coinbase and it shot up to 1.5 billion. You're buying at 395. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.